Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So I want to talk about something on the visuals what I just saw of Floyd Mayweather. Remember how I talked about how you go to a new territory? I literally just did the video earlier today, this afternoon. Go to a new territory and you establish allies in the new territory. Floyd Mayweather is sitting on the DS with the billionaire who's already in Japan, who runs the MMA Kickboxing Federation over there, and he co-joined TMT with what's there. Whereas Eddie Hearn tried to come to America and monopolize it with DAZN. I don't know how he thought that was going to work, but this just validates and proves that Floyd Mayweather is a hell of a businessman and or a promoter, or knows how to promote himself, knows how to make money. And you know what substantiates this claim? I just went to his Instagram and he just put up 3 posts. And guess what the posts were? His strip club. Now the whole world gonna know Floyd Mayweather has a strip club if they didn't know. Because everyone's going to Floyd's Instagram right now. And what's the first 3 pictures they gonna see? His strip club. He manipulated and pushed Oscar's button today because he knew it was going to get a reaction out of him. He knew, in my humble opinion, I don't know, but they're maximizing their exposure because there was a fight last night in MMA. It's just so many things that I think was possible, but the never outshine your teacher, man. Floyd Mayweather went to Japan and aligned himself with the people of Japan. And now the people of Japan is going to give Floyd Mayweather, I'm guessing, a 9-figure payday. And the guy is going to make it, the guy he's fighting is definitely going to get will get his biggest purse he's ever received. But I just want you guys to know the difference, man. And people are going to say this is hate, but whatever, you're not going to like the video, you're going to thumbs down the video, and that's okay, but I need you to fully understand this from a business module perspective. Fuck boxing, fuck this, fuck that. This is a man who is failing as a businessman versus a man who is successful as a businessman. And why this is so peculiar or substantial, depending on your perspective, is because Eddie Hearn had a mentor in his father. Floyd Mayweather created this without a father, in terms of business acumen on this level. You know, Barry Hearn has been doing this for years and years and years, and Eddie Hearn is well versed in how to promote boxing. But he wanted to be a renegade or a cowboy, and the Paul Revere's of boxing told us that he's coming, and he's here, and we're not being receptive to him because of what he must have read a Christopher Columbus book and got inspired and said, all we got to do is tell these Americans that we created boxing. Oh, that's such a deep statement. Oh, man. That taps into so many damn vibrations. It should tap into so many vibrations on as you think of that. So, but anyways, man, I just think that just a brilliant business move, man. Brilliant. In my humble opinion, I think it's brilliant. And you have people are going to have their opinion about Floyd, and you have every right. Whatever you believe about Floyd Mayweather as it relates to this fight, you're right. Whether you believe he's broke, you're never going to know. Whether you believe he needs the money, whether you believe that he's selfish, whether you believe that this don't make any sense. Boxing, period. You shouldn't try and take advantage of a situation. You're absolutely right. You have every right to think that. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not even going to debate you on that. But what can't be denied or debated is his ability to draw income. And at the end of the day, everybody that hears my voice wants to draw maximum income. And this is what he's doing. And He aligned himself with a billionaire in Japan. Remember, he went on those world tours back-to-back years. This is what he was setting himself up for. And I can almost guarantee his next fight will be in Russia if he does this again. I just believe it. You know, because I remember he put on the biggest workout in Russia a few years back. I just think he's been grooming himself for this for years. You know, I'm just guesstimating, man. I'm not the guy that knows everything, but I'm just making hypotheses just based off the information that's been presented to us. But yeah, man. So if you want to run a business and learn from Floyd, you go to his Instagram right now. There's 3 pictures of him. There's 3 pictures of his strip club because the whole world, the whole combat world, is going to his Instagram page right now and or his Twitter page. I haven't been to his Twitter page. So, but anyways, man, barbershop conversation. I just want you guys to see the difference between Eddie Hearn and Floyd Mayweather, and this validates and that Floyd Mayweather is a greater businessman as it relates to himself and going to a new terrain, going and maximizing his dollar. First fight is getting 9 figures. Eddie Hearn could have did the same thing and been the lead promoter, one of the lead promoters for PBC, and then brought in DAZN a year later. I mean, or a year and a half later, and have Al Heyman be the advisor on DAZN, and DAZN would have gladly made a subsidy and renamed it, name it the PBC app. It didn't matter what it could have been called. It's all it would have been was a subsidy of PBC, and it would have worked. Guaranteed, it would have worked. And Eddie Hearn could have been in charge, just wouldn't have been the face of it. I think man. I just, man. What Stephen Jackson say? First team, all conference, all common sense, you know, something like that. I just, you know, I mean, I can't wait to start this 48 Laws of Power with you guys, man. I think it's just going to be fun. It's going to create great conversation, and I know some of you guys are going to make a lot of money and will be enriched by this. And this is going to be a great open conversation. I'm not saying I can interpret it the best, but what I want to open up dialogue and the topics of conversation as it relates to the things that are in that book. I'm not saying I'm an expert on it. I just think that it's important that we have access to this information. Anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.